All right. So in my last video, I did the old era of Nick Jr. We did Nick Jr. Now today we're gonna be talking about PBS Kids. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I didn't watch PBS Kids till I would say 2013. So that was the time I got put on PBS Kids, and yeah, and I started watching it. Now, when I say I got put on there, that does not mean I was an actor. Okay, that does not mean your boy was acting. He was. I wasn't an actor in any of the shows. I just. What I mean is, I started watching the channel back in 2013. So that's what I mean. Anywho, boy. Substitute teacher Tersha Sundaman is in the house. Okay. Now, it is the year 2015. You know, some of you are just graduating. Some of y'all are in elementary school. Some of y'all are in middle school or in high school. Or some of y'all are in college. You know, but then you find this one channel and one channel only. PBS Kids. Now, this era, some of you find Steve songs. Whose real name is Steve Roslinick. If you don't know who Steve Roslinick is, he was a guy with the red shirt, and he would always sing songs for kids and had a guitar. And he would always, well, okay, put it like this. So, Steve's songs would always be in the commercials. Well, sometimes be in the commercials. PBS Kids. Man. So, some of you find this guy, and some of you hear one of the songs, either from Volume 1 or Volume 2. And then you just after a show after show, you just see him again, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, I like the guy, you know. I loved when they would air Steve's songs. Woohoo! It was so fun. That was I ain't gonna not gonna hold y'all, man. The first time I heard of Steve Wozniak was in December of 2015. That time, me and my brother would play Sonic Adventure. And it was his birthday, December 29th. You know, it was a good time. So on December 29th of 2015, me and my brother got Sonic Adventure 1, and we just started playing it a lot. It was so fun. I love that game. I might play that game again. I don't know, man. The game just brings back so much nostalgia. But that's besides the point. Back on topic. So, PBS Kids in 2015, you know, you just come home from school, you know, just watching PBS Kids, okay? Now, in the worst case scenario, you just find Steve songs, right? And now, this is probably okay, put it like this. In 2015, this is probably like your first time seeing Steve songs, right? So, y'all are like, who the fuck is this? um, now this is your first time seeing this guy, right? Who's this? But when you see this nigga playing the fucking guitar and shit, you see this nigga was singing and interacting with the kids. You're like, this guy's talented. I want to see this guy more often. So, 2016 to 2017, you see this guy again. Time and time again, that is. So, then you guys just start getting more used to it, right? This isn't even about Steve songs in general, right? This could be about the good shows on PBS because that aired from this era, like Arthur, Caillou, Bob the Builder. Well, the old Bob the Builder, that is. Or you're on a PBS Kids video where you had Electric Company, Chuck Bandit Chuck, something something explosion. You had Maya Miguel. You had PBS Kids Go shows that aired back then. Yeah, Fetch Rough Man, Between the Lions, Word Girl, OG Clifford, Word World, Sid the Science Kid. You had a lot, right? So, you're just there. Just there, appreciating the time of your life watching PBS Kids. Now, for your boy, I started watching PBS Kids in 2013. Then, in 2014, I just went back to Nick Jr. Then, back in 2015, I was still watching Nick Jr. But then in December 2015, I started watching PBS Kids again. So in the morning I watched Nick Jr. Well, okay, let's reverse that. You know what? Yeah, I was watching Nick Jr. in the morning, PBS Kids at night, which was a fun time, man. It was always a good time for me. Now for you guys, you're probably like, oh, well, Nick Jr. is 10 times better than fucking PBS Kids. I mean, hey, that's a respectful opinion. I'm not gonna hold you, Everybody has opinions, man. I ain't gonna get on one. Anyways, let me know. Drum roll, please. What your favorite PBS Kids shows were? And what was the best run? Okay, guys. With that being said, I'm gonna get on